Hi everyone! So this is my Beebeecraft tutorial, or to show you how I'm gonna use the beautiful items that I received from Beebeecraft. I will of course link down below all the materials that I have received from Beebeecraft. I will also, because I don't use some items that they have in Beebeecraft, but I didn't get from them. But they have similar products that you can use for this project. I will of course link down below. The eggs here I got from our second hand, but what am I going to show you today? I'm gonna show you how I made this beauty. This is my Easter egg. It is a bit bigger here because I used two of these. I actually used three, of course, three of these filigrees. So yes, and I have cut out so I can make it so it fits again. These ones are only glued, and they are only glued with hot glue because it's something that's just only gonna dangle. So I cross my finger that it's gonna hold. The spacer beads, these beautiful rhinestone ones, I also know they have those. This, I will also link some laces that you could use. This material, because the egg came like this, and I just decoupaged some of this one. I think I got this from Ivy. She's from England, and this is what I have left of it. I won't be decoupaging because I don't have any decoupaging glue, but what I did, I took some school glue, just a little bit, and put some water in it, and I just used that. But I will try to see if I can make this one, and I turn the camera so you can see it the same way as I did. So what I need is the egg decoupaged. I've put everything in the back here so I know what I needed. So it fit with this one, so one big one, of course, on each side. So I will only tell you what's on one of the side. So a big one, and then north, south, east, west is the second largest, and then in between those I have not the smallest, but the second smallest, and then the smallest here. The ones I have here, here, and here is also the smallest and the second smallest, but I took the backing off so I could put the rhinestone directly into the filigree. I have some of these plastic acrylic crystals, and this is just a bead, also acrylic, to make it as light as possible, so it wouldn't, like, if it sits on a branch, so it won't like bend. Then I will start by just giving my egg a little bit of vintage photo, just to break the white, so it will look older. I can see I have some spots, and that's a little bit of a problem because the plastic does not take the ink as well as the paper does. I think my hot glue, yes, it's very hot. Then I will take some lace, and thank you to Lacey, for the beautiful laces here, it's avocado dyed, just to like keep. And then you have to remember what's the top and what's the bottom. I want the big round circle on top, and then I want the smaller one to go down in a V. I will just put a dab of glue here. It's very hard. And I will try to find the center. Then a dab of glue on the other side. Stretch it a bit. And then a dab of glue here again. And that's it. I'm not gonna glue it more than that. So it will flow freely here. Here I'm not afraid that it has like goes a little bit over or out from the egg, because the filigree is gonna keep it down. So for one side, I will only do one side here, and yes, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the painted eggs yet. But here you will have the idea of what I am gonna do and what the filigree. What I have done is I have cut it. I've cut it here and here, so I can bend it more, so I can like bend over each other, so I can shape it around the egg. And it was so easy. So just want it like this. I want to place it. I have it close to the egg as possible. So like this, so it doesn't go out. Then I want to find the center again. Here I do have I'm sorry, it's out of the picture frame here. I only put a double glue in the center of the filigree, mostly because I am not that keen on all this hot glue, and because all the rhinestones, I'm gonna hot glue those. These ones, I simply just cut them. And I did cut them with my scissor last night, but I found out when I needed to do more that I can simply just find the center, bend it like this, and open it up again, and bend it again. This one is stronger. I will open it again. As you can see, I've bent it in half. Yeah. I'm a bit tired and I haven't been drinking enough water today, so that's why I'm like shaking. So it's very easy to bend also and break it like that. I wouldn't recommend it on the edges here, that because then you will bend it all the way through, and that would not work for this project. I feel like that. Okay, so I hope it will sit a bit. So I'm gonna kind of shape it a bit to get it, and then we need to put it down here. Yes. as it's round, it's very important that you bend both to the side and like in all directions, so it will lay flat. And that is perfect for this filigree. I'm putting a lot of glue on it. I'm not afraid of putting a lot of glue on it because it will be covered with the rhinestones. But it's just so perfect. I hope I'm in frame. I have actually used some of the other filigrees for some other projects. I'm just so in love with the size and the possibilities that it gives by the way I can like make it into new shapes. I can like something like this. I think. I hope this is the same. Then I need a tool because my finger's not good enough. I'm gonna use my plier. So I can see the one that I break is for the other side here, like this. Okay. So I start by, the problem with this is that the filigree is going to be so hard when you put the hot glue on that it can lift from the project. But luckily it didn't do that this time. Then I'm going straight across, one here and one here. Normally I only glue once, one at a time, so it won't like be getting cold, the glue will, I mean. And then straight down. The pattern in the filigree is helping me to place my rhinestones here. And there will be a lot of glue strings. Then I put this one on. This one is the second smallest. It's this one. I don't know why I do it like this. It could be the other way, but it fit apparently very well to my eyesight. Oh, and this is gonna be a difficult one. Yes, I did push it. Maybe I should take you down a bit. I can. Sorry. And I'm just gonna place a bit of glue here. I'm just pushing it down. This one here. Pushing it in. I'm not worried that I have gaps here because there's so much silver shining through, so you won't really see it, but I'm pretty sure the light when they are dangling on a branch or something like that will make it shine even more and you wouldn't even notice. So yes, it's not perfect, but that is the shabby part of this project, I think. This one. think this one is, yes. I did have some difficulty in seeing the different sizes, so I wouldn't recommend that you put everything together like I did. I would recommend that you divide them into sizes so it's easier, or that you make a sample like I did. So you make one and then you're figuring out how many do you need, and then you will like lay it up and then you can see how many eggs you can make. But already it's so shiny and so beautiful. The next 4 rhinestones, and it's getting heavy on the sides, so that's why it wanna turn. So I'm just gonna lay it on the side. Then I need to open these, and I forgot my tool. Just opening in one end, and I'm just gonna let it fall out. I have it here. It's very important that you throw this in the garbage, because they really hurt when you stamp on them. It's not a fun part. And we are opening here. I was thinking that these could be perfect for wedding belts, but I wanted to make something Easter, and I wanted to make it in time for you also to get inspired and have the opportunity to make something similar. Yes. So what did I do? I put the biggest one on top and in the bottom, or on the bottom of this, and I'm just gonna glue in the hole of the filigree. And now we will see if I can do this. Maybe I can do it by hand before it cools off, like so. And we have here, it's probably not gonna be straight, but I'm gonna do my best. So, and then the difficult part. And the trick that I did was I take my, and I just put a dab of the hot glue, and I do this so I can get it up, and then I can take the part off that's on the top of the hot glue here. I'm gonna take a little bit here, this one. I don't have these fancy, you know, pins that can stick and everything. Yes. So that is my center. Something that could be easier to do than this was that you could just buy the beautiful flower centers that they have. They have some brooches, for example. I was thinking of those, but they were, I wanted to have the opportunity to like build these. I think maybe I thought the project would be too easy. Now you know me, I'm like, I really want to challenge myself when I do a project, apparently. Then I am gonna make my hole again. It's been there all the time. Then I should actually have something else than this. Well, we're gonna make the bottom part of this one. So I will start by taking these ones I don't need anymore. So I will take this one. This is a nail. The other one I used was with a round part. It was in eye pen, I think. And you can use both. Ouch. but I do need some tools so I can see that. Okay, I'm not gonna do more than this. You could like push it. Need some tools. Okay, I got my tool. So I'm just gonna twist it a bit. See, I broke it, but it's not something that's gonna be dangled. It's not very good quality I have. This is not from Beebeecraft, but I will link something similar that you can use. What is important for this to work is that this part is a long pen. So I'm gonna put this in, but not before I glued some here. Ow. So this one, this, yes. And then we need a spacer bead or a spacer here. I chosen a smaller one because if I took the big one here, it doesn't really connect as it should. So I'm also gonna glue just a tiny bit here, just to make sure that everything is as it should be. Then we take the next one. And push this in. I don't want it to like flow around or anything like that. Take the next one here. And then I wanted it to be a bigger one on the top here. And then we have, not this one, but this. On that one I want to glue in again. It is actually to make a bigger surface for this to be placed into. And I hope everything is straight. It's not. So, and then I am gonna simply push this down like so, and I'm gonna bend it a bit. And why am I gonna do this? This is for giving it something here that it can be glued into that. And I'm just gonna fill it with hot glue, and I cross my finger that I aiming right. Yes. What I really wanted was something that was like a hole here and a hole there, so I could make one long piece with a wire instead of eye pins. But this was what I had for the moment, so that's why I'm doing it like this. Now to the other end, and what I need is, you can see a dab of glue here. So this one, I take this one, and don't need much. So it's a toothpick, and what I do is maybe a smaller one. So I'm only taking a little part here, and then I am gonna cross my finger this is gonna work as it did yesterday when I made the other one. So what I'm gonna do like this, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue. I don't hope it will stick that much because I needed to do something else. So I'm gonna push this down, and I'm gonna cross my finger this works. I need it to work, yes. But it didn't. So what I wanted it to do is that I wanted to like do this inside the egg. So maybe perhaps and something like that. So this part is a bit too big for the hole, which I really wanted to do correctly, but it don't do as I wanted to. Okay, I'm gonna try again. I think it was gonna work. It's not. It's really not. So right now I just made a round circle. I just put it in, and I'm just gonna close the hole with a dab of glue. It would have worked very much better if I just made a hole in the other end of the egg, so I had the string all the way through. Then I did the next one, and I took one of these ones from these bead caps. This beautiful one. I was so inspired by Jeanette. And I took my scissors and I just cut between the leaves so I can bend it down as a real, because when you make it flat, it is a flower. But when you do this, you can shape it as a bead cap again. So I know I'm gonna ruin my scissors by doing this, but my plier, I don't know where it is right now. I'm gonna bend them so they make a top like this. I'm gonna make it pop a little bit like that. I don't know if you can see that. I'm kind of bending it in the middle here, pushing all the leaves down. And then I'm gonna put my finger in the center and I'm gonna push my leaves down for a bead cap. Not too much. I don't want it flat around the top of the egg. I want it as a, I don't know, like goes out to the sides. So that is what we are gonna do here. This one ready, and then I am gonna put a little bit of glue again. Need to find more hot glue. Glue stick here, and then I am taking this bead cap. I'm really loving this bead cap. It's I need to find out if they have them separately, because oh my god, that was a good bead cap. Good size and everything. I know I can use it for so many things. So I'm really excited and happy that I did try some different ones. Then a spacer bead with rhinestones. And one of the crystals This one is really huge crystal, but that is what I had, and I wanted it to be extraordinary and big and fancy. Oh, I found the other rhinestone that I didn't know where it was. And this one here, and then we have the round little bead. Little round bead is just to like stop it, and then we're finished almost. Need to make a circle here, just putting it round and round and round, and then I'm just putting a nail against it, so I have this piece in the center of the round bead here. Then I need to take all the glue sticks off, or the glue strings off. Straight it wasn't this time, but why I'm using a wire is that I can like shape it. Could it be smarter if I used a string and like did a hole here and the other end? Yes, that would perhaps be better, because then I knew it would be totally straight. So these are my Beebeecraft items. This is my Easter egg. So yes, very, very, very beautiful project. So this is my project share. Thank you so much, Beebeecraft. Your products is amazing. I will link all the products that I have used from Beebeecraft, and I will link some of the items that I know that Beebeecraft is having in their store, so it's easier for you to find. Remember, Beebeecraft has, if you buy for minimum $25, you will get free shipping. They also have a YouTube program. If you have over 100 subscribers, and then you will be able to get free products and make free videos. Happy Easter. We will definitely see each other before Easter. So thank you for watching. Bye.